what's going on, guys? It's me doing a YouTube video today, and this is gonna be a review from Payback 2016. But we're gonna start off the kickoff show. Featured two matches. You know, they analyze every match on the kickoff show. Think who's gonna win, predictions, kind of like what I'm doing right now, except for this isn't a predictions video because it was too late for Payback. Or yeah, too late. So first of all, Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. This pretty much started. Baron Corbin debuted the Monday night after WrestleMania. Fought Dolph Ziggler, just destroyed him, dazed him out of the ring. Just destroyed him outside the ring. Which is really unfortunate because I don't really like Baron Corbin. He's talking, he's not good on the mic. He's an okay fighter. He's not really gonna do well now if he just keeps fighting Dolph Ziggler. But Dolph Ziggler got a roll up on him, got his payback on Baron Corbin for the 1, 2, 3, which is really nice. So Dolph Ziggler won against Baron Corbin. Next match of the Payback kickoff show was Ryback versus Kalisto for the U.S. Championship. Now he won this. Royal Rumble. He won this at the Royal Rumble against Alberto Del Rio, and it was actually like its own match. It wasn't a kickoff. He won it at the Royal Rumble, and Del Rio had it from Hell in a Cell to TLC and lost it at Royal Rumble. So yeah, you know, of course, we thought Ryback was gonna win. He military pressured him, dropped him off the top rope. He went for a splash, Kalisto reversed it, got up. He was stunned. He slid off, saw him 1, 2, 3. Kalisto retained his U.S. championship. Next match, New Day came out. This was a tag team tournament finals. Vaudevillains versus Enzo Amore and Comcast. This was actually a pretty good match. I wish it was better, but sadly, about halfway through the match, the Vaudevillains were gonna win. Actually, I think they really were gonna win. And no one saw this coming. I think it was Aiden English. Had, what's his face? Enzo Amore in a headlock. Or, not a headlock, he just tossed him out of the ring, right? And he hit his head on the bottom rope and got a concussion. And, yeah, that happens with a lot of wrestlers. Daniel Bryan had to retire because of concussion. Ziggler had a really bad concussion back in 2013, I believe. I think that was it. So, yeah, you know, it happens. Enzo Amore is going to be okay. It's just a little concussion. He will be out for maybe, I think they said about 2 months, which is normal for a concussion. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. They had that match won. They were going to face the New Day for tag titles, but sadly they didn't. Which kind of makes me mad. But, you know, Vaudevillains, it never said who won. The match ended, so there's not a #1 contender for the tag team titles as of right now. So yeah, I'll update you guys on as soon as that. But there was not anyone out of the match. Next was Natalia or Chris Jericho versus Dean Ambrose. Now this started whenever Chris Jericho was doing a highlight reel, and he was like, the special guest is myself, and he was gonna, you know, talk to himself. It was kind of dumb. About maybe 2 minutes into his little speech or whatever, Ambrose came out. He handed him a thing that said that supposedly said that the highlight reel was canceled. It was gonna be replaced with the Ambrose Asylum featuring Dean Ambrose. You know, rip off on the highlight reel. And you know, I don't really think he did that. Shane wrote that. I think Ambrose wrote that. This match started off, it was actually a really good match. Chris Jericho was about to win with the Codebreaker, or he almost won with the Codebreaker like at the beginning of the match. Of course, Dean Ambrose picked up the win. He was going for dirty deeds. Chris Jericho wouldn't let him, so he punched him in the gut like 3 or 4 times and landed the dirty deeds, and got the 1, 2, 3. So Dean Ambrose won against Chris Jericho. The next match is a very controversial match. Whenever we found out that Natalia was going to fight Charlotte for freaking, what's it called, the 1 championship, I was like, this is not going to turn out well. As you guys know, Survivor Series 1997, Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart for the WWF Championship. And he got screwed out of the title. Shawn Michaels put him in. Oh, I got from a cocaine. Anyway, he put him in a sharpshooter. Bret Hart got put in sharpshooter by Shawn Michaels, and he never tapped. And Mr. McMahon said to ring the bell and screw Bret Hart, and so he lost the title. He was very angry. He lost the title. That's exactly what happened. Charlotte used a sharpshooter by Natalya, and she never tapped. And the referee rung the bell. And Bret Hart was also at ringside, so this is a flashback. This is like really bothering him. And they were mad after the match, so of course they got the payback. Natalya ended up putting Charlotte in a sharpshooter, and then Bret got out and put Rick in a sharpshooter too. That was awesome. So Charlotte retains her women's championship. Again, she has had it since Night of Champions. My girl Sasha Banks better take the title off her. Okay, Sasha. So yeah, that was the match. Charlotte retains the women's championship. Next was Vince McMahon choosing who was going to who is going. Oh my gosh! Wait, what? That just did. I got a headshot, okay? And then I kept shooting, and I got a collat headshot through a wall. Oh my gosh, dude. That's awesome. Anyway, he's choosing to run Monday Night Raw. They both came out, explained their reasons. And Vince and Shane and Steph is okay. She's fine. Shane and Vince, they don't really like each other too much. So, Shane was running Monday Night Raw for a couple weeks before this. And he was doing good, new talent came in. Oh yeah, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Let's get this out of the way real quick. This is another really good one-on-one match. This started back at NXT TakeOver Revolution 2014. This was like almost 2 years ago. He won the NXT Championship from Double, and Kevin Owens came out to give him a hug, and he walked him out, showing his appreciation. And he pop-up powerbombed him to the apron, which actually broke, I think, his collarbone. So he had to be out for a while. They came back, they fought at NXT TakeOver in May of 2015. So, right there, they fought again. Kevin Owens retained the title. He debuted, I'm not going to go into that right now. Sami Zayn was in NXT for a while after that, and he just came. This rivalry really pretty much restarted at the Royal Rumble. Sami Zayn's music hit, Owens was in the ring, they glared at each other, beat the crap out of each other. Very intense. Kevin Owens pretty much betrayed Sami Zayn, which is not good at all. That's really mean. But, stuff like that happened, so, he was about to go for the hula kick. Kevin Owens caught him with the super kick. It was actually a very good match after this, before this. They both fought for a solid 15 minutes. It was a really good one-on-one match. He was about to go for the hula kick. Sami Zayn's pretty much like super kick, corner super kick. And, Kevin Owens saw it coming. He caught him with the super kick and pop-up powerbombed him, and he won the match. And after that, he just kept beating him up. I mean, he won the match, and he's not satisfied, so he beats him up. Right? It's really dumb. Okay, and then after that, so Kevin Owens defeated Sami Zayn. This rivalry is still going to be going on. Later on in the night, The Miz is the Intercontinental Championship, or the Intercontinental Champion, and he fought Cesaro. And Cesaro was about to win, and of course Miz retained it by bullcrap. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens was on commentary, and then Sami Zayn was right after their match, and then they started fighting, and it distracted the referee, and he made Miz tap out to Cesaro made Miz tap out to the crossface. The referee didn't see it, so he didn't ring the bell. He didn't know. So it was a distraction. So Miz was your So yeah, Miz is still your Intercontinental Championship. Right after that was you know what I said, Vince McMahon choosing who to run Monday Night Raw. They both had good reasons. They were talking for a solid 20 minutes, pretty long. And then he was like, you know what, you both have good reasons. Y'all will both be running Monday Night Raw, which is actually a really good idea because I like Shane running Monday Night Raw, but I think adding Stephanie into it, or adding her into the storyline, is gonna add some more stuff to it, and it's gonna come in handy in this next match. So yeah, they're both running Monday Night Raw. And the main event of the night was Roman Reigns defending his World Heavyweight Championship against AJ Styles. This was a really good rivalry. It started when Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson debuted. They came out of nowhere, beat up Roman Reigns, and AJ Styles was no. He was like, I'm sorry, dude, I didn't know they were gonna do that. And he already had his sights set on the championship, and he was just, you know, trying to be a nice guy for a bit. Reigns had enough of it, so, you know, he was like, I don't believe you. No, if you want this at Payback, you're going to have to fight for it. He's like, I'm going to have the match of my life if I want to beat you at Payback. And, you know, it's actually a pretty good rivalry. I'm liking this rivalry. So they fought at Payback. Amazing match. At least 30-minute match. It starts off, you know, they were fighting and all. I'm not going to describe every detail because this video would be like an hour long. So yeah. The main thing in the match for right here, Reigns was outside of the ring. He wasn't put on the announce table. He was standing in front of the announce table, like trying to, you know, like get a breath, catch a breath, you know. And then what's his face? AJ Styles down the top rope, or not top rope, yeah, top rope. Phenomenal forearm Roman Reigns to the table. And right when he got in the ring, the count hit 10, so he retained the championship by count out. And then Shane McMahon took the pick, and he was like, "This is not how matches in the new era are going to end. Restart this match with no count outs." So the match restarts. They fight maybe for like 5 minutes. And then the next important part. He was going for, I think he was going for another phenomenal forearm, or something. I think he was just gonna top rope and forearm, like phenomenal forearm. And Reigns low blowed him, hit him in the groin, low blow, and he got disqualified, so he would retain the championship.
There was never any doubt.
Reigns literally pulled out every trick in the bag just to retain his championship. So, and then Stephanie McMahon's music hit, and she was like, "This is not how matches are going to end in the new era. Restart this match with no disqualifications." And then his buddies came out. They were fighting the Usos. And then AJ Styles landed a phenomenal forearm off the barricade to Roman Reigns. We thought he had the championship won. They were like, "Go pin Reigns. You can win it. You can win it." He goes in there to pin Reigns. He's like, "Nah, I'm not going to Styles clash him. I'm going to go for another phenomenal forearm." Which is a dumb idea. He went for the forearm. Reigns got up. He landed on his feet, turned around, speared him right out of his boots. Not literally, just very powerful spear. So he got the 1, 2, 3, and Roman Reigns is still your World Heavyweight Championship, or your World Heavyweight Champion. And then after that, it caught off for a little bit, and Vince, Shane, and Stephanie were talking. He's like, Vince McMahon was like, "Do you think AJ Styles deserves another championship match against you know, Roman Reigns?" They're like, "Yeah." And then Shane was like, "It should be the main event at Extreme Rules, 3 weeks away. Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles in Extreme Rules match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship." And Stephanie McMahon was like, "I agree." And he's like, "Let's see what you can do." And then Stephanie McMahon was like, "See you tomorrow on Monday Night Raw." And then it pretty much ended. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was actually a long video. I don't know how long it was. Give it a big thumbs up. This is Payback 2016 review and results. I will have Monday Night Raws, SmackDowns, every Monday Night Raw, every SmackDown, every pay-per-view. I will try. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a big thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.